Mostly on what I call on rites.
The what?
On rites, R-I-T-S, rites.
Rites, rituals,
Yeah,
rites.
yeah, rites. You see, different religions have got what I call different rites. You see, so in Christianity or whatever religion, they have their own rites. You see, so this type of rites is what we call the pacified one's. I faith and pacified one's belief. Actually, it's pacified. See, whatever religion that we have.
So you're a specialist of rites of many different religions.
Yeah.
Daoist.
Yeah.
Buddhist.
But mostly my rights is based on what they call Taoism.
Taoism. Yeah.
Taoism, because Taoism more on what they call way of life. So in human being, we hope that people will see on the negative, positive sides. And with the positive scenes, we have to know the dark side before we get the light sides. So when you see the positive sides, our thinking power and our brain,
Thank you.
our thing
Thank you so much.
will be different. You see. So when you see more, come. When you see more the positive sides, we don't so get depressed so easily.
Right. I am so happy to meet you. My name is Clay.
Yeah, I'm Master Chi.
Would it be possible, when convenient,
you can
for you to
contact me.
come visit the school, or maybe some students and me to come visit you here?
Can. Because I'm more well versed on what I call it way of life. I've been studying drama, drama.
What drama?
Hinduism
drama?
Yeah. Then I'm studying this. I'm more on the Stoicism. I'm a pure Taoist, high priest. Then you have to know history well before you add to this life. You see, from beginning of what I call histories, how human develop, how we change our ideas, and with what I call changes of history, all this and that, how he takes have an effect on the human brain. That's very, very important. Very, come. Very, very important. Because China in the olden days, they are what I call horticulture country. More on what farming, all this and that. Agriculture country. So then whatever the emperor said, they have to follow. So their minds has been impregnated by this what I call by this rulers control.
What control?
Rulers, those rulers, emperors.
Yeah.
Then when times are bad, when there's what I call times are bad, they'll come up with certain what are very, very smart people. See, very smart. What I call religious leaders, not only Lao Tzu, there are a lot.
I know.
There are a lot. When we do something that they change those circumstances, we humans seldom can change circumstances. We have to change ourselves to other circumstances. When these type of people can change circumstances, people will adore them. When they are adored by the populations, this emperor will canonize them to be saints.
Yeah.
It's like this is history, like what I call Christianity is. You see, Christianity. You see, these saints are canonized by bishops, whereas we Chinese are canonized by the emperor. These are not gods. Don't be mistaken. These are not gods. These are saints. These are some. They are angels. Some they are what I call mythology. You see. Then most of them are living person. And some of them have extraordinary powers. They can perform certain miracles.
Do you believe that?
Yes, human beings, they can perform a lot of miracles. You see, they can perform a lot of miracles. Because you human beings are using a 5 point something% of our brain. You see, even Jesus Christ, we consider him as a saint only. You see, he's proclaiming his son of God, but nobody knows. But we still consider him a saint. He may be using 8% of his brain. So he has some superpowers. And once he got a superpower, he can't think of a way to control people. You see, they can control people. So people adore him. You see, most of this type of people, sometimes they are doctors, great physicians. They got great extraordinary powers, all this and that. So when there's an epidemic, they come out, they cure people. People adore them. They're canonized. You see,
That's who these people are. Some of these people.
these are peoples, ancient people, ancient peoples. In history, there are such people. There are such people.
Oh, so you are a consultant here.
Yeah.
So you visit here. You do not work here. Sometimes you work here.
I will do a bit of horoscope, feng shui, all this and that. Act as Chinese physicians.
Chinese what?
Chinese physicians. On herbs, all this and that. I'm well versed in herbs. What I call it, Chinese Sing Sang. Chinese physicians.
What do people do here at? See, I don't understand religious Taoism. I know the philosophy. I know Zhuangzi and Lao Tzu and Liezi, and I know the old ancient Taoist philosophers, but I don't know the religion, religious Taoism. So, what happens at a Taoist temple? What do people do here?
They come and pray. Then the most important thing, we Chinese, one thing bad about Chinese is that they don't preach much. Taoism, they don't preach much.
They don't preach.
Actually, Taoism is very, very simple. Very simple. And then those leaders, they confuse it. When there's action, there's reaction. That's all. You see? So if you don't mind, you just lend me your hand, please. Lend me your hand. Just lend me your hand. Pain?
No,
Pain?
a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe you take it as a joke. You don't mind. If I pinch harder, the reaction will be different.
Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, I would get a
If
little
you
bit.
hurt, maybe you bounce back.
right.
This is what good action, you'll receive a good reaction. That's all. So how you make people feel it? If you know the way to make people feel, people appreciate you.
Right.
You see. So when there's action, there's always a reaction. That's all. That's philosophy. That's Taoism. So
You heard us talking about these things. So my Chinese is horrible, all right? But I know the words, no tones, horrible, difficult language. But wu wei, right? Wu wei, right? Wu wei in Chinese. Action that does not force, does not like try to force other people.
Yeah. You see.
So it sounds like he's talking about a similar thing here.
In Chinese, our main.
Look at this. Look at this. What is this?
These few days I feel a bit tired, so I cannot explain
Wonderful.
very well to you. You see. We Chinese start what? Plus and a minus. A positive and a negative. You see. When this combine, so excuse me. Hello.
My students, the kids who are
打
with
咗
us,
針，我用
they
神
would be
秒
all
咗
over this, right?，
而家我有1。Okay. When this, you see, this is separate. One is there, here, one is here. When you join together, it become one. When one, you produce 2. 2 will produce 3. 3 will produce million.
Right.
You see, when there's action, when there's movement, there's always a reaction. So, how good is the action is, you receive the reaction. So you say what? One who sow, he reaps. He reaps back. So how am I going to sow? That's very important. Very, very important.
Right.
This Taoism is simple as that. It's very simple. People make confused.
Now, okay, something bad happens. You sow good, you sow good. You sow, you don't hurt people, you sow good. And people like you. But then something bad happens to you. What does a Daoist do? Oh, my brother died. I'm a good person, my brother died. What is a Daoist? You've done nothing bad. You did nothing bad, but something happened bad.
So you have to see the positive sides. You see?
I'm listening.
From bad, how are you going to turn into good? So how are you going to talk? The talking power is very, very important. How are we going to convince the other person? My person leave this world, everybody will be sad. But you have to know, if he leave faster, he will lessen his burden earlier.
If he leaves earlier, it lessens his burden.
So you see the good sides. When you understand, he will leave off the depression. Isn't it? So how are we going to talk to them? To make believe, you have to show them something. You have to show them something. You don't say empty talk. You don't have empty talks. So you have to show them something. Like, I am a master. I'm a master. A master cannot talk one today. Then tomorrow you tell them two. You always one. You see, the talking power is so important that you see, sometimes when you want to say something, although it will be the same meaning, but people won't be satisfied. Maybe to argue with you. But sometimes when it's accepted by the other side, it will be a good thing. You see, what is service? Service is not what we are going to give. It's the other parties. How they are going to receive. You see?
That was a conversation we had with the kids, right?
How they are going to receive. No matter how good your service are, if that fellow don't accept, there's no service at all. Isn't it? So whatever we do is what is correct. We are salesmen. We are salesperson in this world. We are selling something that people accept. If they don't accept, you are a good salesperson. If they don't accept, it's unvaluable. It's simple as that. Actually, life is quite simple. Only what we make it confused.
No.
When there's confusion, there's depression, depression.
Do you do funerals?
Yes.
You're a ritual specialist.
Yes.
So do you do Daoist funerals?
Those rites, all this and that, yes.
How do those look?
Actually, these are rites. It's not superstitious. This rite is like some kind of a play.
A performance.
A performance, a play. To let the other party say, when your parents give birth to how they suffer to bring you out. So let them know, let people see. They have to go to this journey, to hell, all this and that. They have to suffer for your sake. So the next generation to be filial. Actually, people mistaken all this and that. No. It's like a play, to let you know.
So at a Daoist funeral, there's a play.
Yeah, it's a play.
A ritual play.
It's a ritual play.
And so it actually has actors?
Yes.
Actor, child,
So
son,
we sing all this and that. We sing those the hymns, all this and that, to let the other person know your father gave it to you. They have to take the burden, they have to sweat it out to bring you up.
And so now you're still here. Your father did that for you, and so you're still here, and you have to.
Yeah, many people mistaken. So in our way of life, the four greatest, we got the five greatest, or the five Tao. The five greatest. The five greatest. In Christianity, God is the greatest. But we, Chinese, know. The first person.
I'm sorry. In Christianity, you have what? I'm not a Christian, so don't worry. In
God,
Christianity,
no, I don't speak ill of other people.
I know. I'm just
Never.
saying. So
God first. You see, we Chinese parents,
right,
our parents that bring us to this world is the greatest person in this world.
right.
You see, you don't blame your parents. It's that you are not useful. You cannot use your brain. Don't blame your parents. If he got money, throw away his business. This is his or her sweat money. You see, don't get jealous. If you want to give to the brothers, he love the brothers, don't love me. No, there's no such thing. You see, he who because he know how to what they call it, how to polish apple. Of course, the parents will like him more. You see, so the parents are the greatest person. Parents, huh? Then we come to what? Wife and husband and wife. Don't say the wife is a pig. Just think the pig. There's no meaning. He may be not beautiful, but lovable. If not lovable, will you sleep with her? No, isn't it? So, husband and wife is lovable. You see? Then we come to third people. But parents only got husband and wife. Husband and wife only can produce children. Children are our responsibility. You see, people give us to us, bring us up. We have to give up to people and to bring them up. That's our responsibility. Don't love your child too much. They become bad. You see, love your wife. We are responsible for bringing them up, but not love them too much. Put all your whole soul and your whole heart into the wife and the husband, not the children. Remember that. You see, but be responsible for your children. You bring up to this world, don't be responsible. Responsible to them? Cannot. You see, next time let the children love the wife, or love the husband, and be responsible for them to bring up their children.
Generation.
Yeah. Then this is inside. Inside. Outside, we have what? Friends. Is that permanent friends?
Is what?
Permanent friends?
Is what?
Permanent friends.
Permanent friends.
No.
There are no permanent friends.
There's no permanent friends and no permanent enemy. How are you going to negotiate with it? So what are friends for? Relationships. You see, when there is relationships, got follow-up, got relationships, only you got closing power. Only you can buy and sell. But they call it intercourse. Not sexual intercourse, intercourse, human intercourse.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
That's friends for.
Transaction.
Yeah. If you have no friends, you have no place to go. And one thing is that you come to a wife, there's no good wife or bad wife, or no good husband, bad husband. There's no such thing as bad husband. And there's no such thing as bad wife. The adaptation is very important. You see?
What's important?
Adaptations. You adapt to him. Yeah. You see? There's no such thing as understanding or this thing, misunderstanding. If they adapt to him, you see. Even a bully, a gangster may love the wife. Even a teacher who is so kind, you go back, you have to wall up the wife. Unadapted. When unadapted, you say one, you say two, argue. When argue, hit it up. Quarrel, when quarrel, they were fighting. You see, if not adapted, chill. Even the prince is no use. You'll get divorced. But dynamic case, not adapted to each other, they get divorced.
Yeah.
He's a prince. So he made a princess is no use. Isn't it? So there's no bad or good husband.
Right.
That's our philosophy. Then you come, the fourth place you come to, friends. Only this you can see it for yourself. What we cannot see? God. 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 When there's God, only we have faith. When there's faith, you got trust. Only we can be successful. Whatever you do, you don't have faith, will we be successful? Will we be successful when you have no faith?
When what? When you with no faith?
Whatever you do,
Can you
when
be
you have no
successful?
faith, can you be successful?
I need to know what you mean by God.
Faith.
But I need to know, I need to understand this. God.
Yeah,
What is
God is nothing. God's from our heart.
Okay. Okay.
You see, who's the greatest God in the world? Which the
I don't think there is one.
ourselves.
Okay. Yeah. So this is just a strange word. God is a strange word.
God is one from ourselves. Our personal self is the greatest God. You don't have the belief why there's a God.
You're not saying that I am God, though. No.
No,
No. Something inside.
inside.
Yeah.
You see, something inside of us. If you don't believe, there's no God. You see,
I do see that. I hear
Let
you.
me ask
I
you.
hear you. Yeah.
where before you are born, where are you? Who are you? You don't know.
Right.
Who are you now? You don't know.
I agree.
Now, we are Chinese. What no? There's one saying: before we are born, we know who we are. When we are here, we don't know who. When we grow up, our name let people know only. That we know, people know your name only. Nobody knows who you are. The name only. When you die, where you go, nobody knows. So it's us, in our heart, it's the greatest God.
Chi.
You see?
I think of that as chi. That's chi. You say
Not
your
chi,
name
it's not chi, it's not chi.
But this,
It's from our heart.
your heart.
From our heart. You may take this as a God. You may take this as a God. If you take this as a God, he's a God. Because without him, you cannot do anything. This may be very useful. You need it every day. If you one day you cannot use it, you cannot stand. This is your God. You got to trust them. There are connection there.
Okay.
You see?
Okay.
But this, if you think it's God, it's God. Because without this, you cannot do anything. Although it's man-made. Where does man come from? From God also. Understand what I mean?
Now, are you speaking Taoism right now, though? Are you speaking Taoist? Are your ideas right now? This idea of God, is this a Taoist idea that or is this just Master Chi's understanding?
No, this is our way of life from ancient times. We Chinese got one word.
Are you Chinese?
Yeah.
Do you speak Mandarin?
Yeah. There's one word now. Yansen. Now, this one, many people don't know how to interpret it.
What's the word?
Yansen.
Don't know it.
It's self-spirit. You see, from yourself. It's the greatest God. The greatest spirit. You see, even there's ghost or what, when your heart's firm, you will scared of nothing. So, the Yansen is very important. You know Mandarin?
No.
No. We Chinese got one word is that.
I'm thinking of Xin, though. That's I will be able to do this. I promise you. Or I will die trying.
Ming, Yuan, Sun, Earth, Sun. Okay.
Each one is 4 characters.
These type of things, your heart has to be firm. When your heart is firm, you see, you have to be firm. Don't diversify yourself. Only your mind can open up. You will think of way to develop. You see, only that your spirit won't be what I call diverted.
Diverted. Oh, confused or
Yeah,
okay,
confused.
distracted.
So
Yeah.
it's very, very important. So everything comes from the heart first. So, like those devotees that come to us, you have to make them feel that you can perform as a master. You see, as a master, you are helping people. But can I help people? No, I'm no God. I'm just an ordinary people. But you have to make a way that let them appreciate you. Make them feel you can do. That's important. You see. Empty talks no use. When you go, you see, when I say you got cancer, you may scold me. But go for X-ray, there's a lump there. Your cancer is here. Only you can believe me. Only you can believe me. Only I can cure you. If I say you have cancer, you go and see a specialist already. You don't come see me. You confirm. If I show you with a photo, you believe me thoroughly. So we have to perform something to make them believe. That's very important. Very, very important. They call it what? Tricks of life.
Tricks of life.
I tell you, those people, there are a lot of tricks of life. Even Jesus Christ. Even Buddha. They could good demonstrations, and people last time, those ancient people, they are more illiterated. They don't study. Their mind is not so broad. So they became cheated easily. I can cheat people also. If I use a bad way, this client is going. If I use good way, you'll trust me. As simple as that. You see, they got a bit of, you have to use a bit of tricks. You have to use a little bit of tricks. And without tricks, nobody understands.
What's that?
Nobody know how to understand. And we don't simply teach. Only my good students we teach.
Only your good students what?
Good students, very special students, only we teach. Other than that, we don't simply teach.
Half the things you say sound more like Confucius, like Kongzi. Not Taoism, but Kongzi. It's like,
No, everything is almost the same.
I know, you
take those.
you hear both of them.
You know, this philosophy, all this and that. Even Confucius, this rights, all this and that. He brought it from who? From Lao Tzu.
What's from Lao Tzu?
Lao Tzu is the founder of Taoism.
Yeah.
You see? He met him. And he gave him all the, what I call it, books of rights. The books of rights. And from this book of rights, he developed some ideology. Make another book out. The principle from there.
Lao Tzu gave Kongzi the I Ching.
Not the I Ching.
The I Ching. The
Not
Li
I
Ching.
Books of rights.
Yeah.
It's not I Ching. Books
No,
of rights.
the Li Ching. Or the Zhou
Books
Li.
of rights.
Yeah,
Books
yeah.
of rights. Not I Ching.
I know.
Uh-huh.
The Li Ching.
Li Ching. Right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Li Ching. Li Ching. Li Ching. From there he developed his ideology.
I came to get my driver's license, and I'm so happy to have met you. Is there any way I can see a funeral ritual? Is there any way I can? I don't want to be disrespectful. I would love though to see.
Here we perform, I think, I don't know whether my student performing or not.